Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest stream. This is an exciting stream. So today is actually a project-driven work day, but I wanted to get it off to a good start. So I started off the morning, I had some oatmeal, I had Krispy Kreme jelly-filled donut, which was amazing. I've got a cup of coffee for me, and we're going to get going with the first episode of Allies of the King, which is officially Volume 3 of The Lord of the Rings Online. And this is the volume where you finally start to leave the lands here that we've been exploring since September. And we're now going to be going south to Isengard and Rohan. Now, I've never been past Rohan. My highest level character is level 85 on the Landroval server, and I'm really looking forward to being able to pursue beyond that. This year, like I said, the whole year, I have no other games that I'm playing other than the PS4. I'm not going to be playing any other games. This is the first year I'm not doing anything with a big gaming community in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this. It's myself, and then of course I'm playing with my brother on Mondays and Thursdays. And it's just a nice little intimate adventure. It's a great way for me to wake up, have coffee, and explore a little bit of Middle Earth. Now let me get this out on Discord real quick before we get going. All right. Book 1, Chapter 1, Gallant as Elf Lords. You have been charged by Elrond of Rivendell with gathering Aragorn's Dunedain kin throughout Eriador. Eldor here is at Thorinhad, the camp of the Sons of Elrond, north of the Brunnen Gorges and the Trollshaws. Pethlin has suggested a first step for your urgent errand. A visit with Elrohir at Thorinhad for an introduction to Radonir, one of the Dunedain currently staying at Thorinhad. Alright. Off we go. To Thorinhad we go.
How can I be of service?
Well, swift travel. Why not? You can tell it's still early. I've got major bed beard. It's all squished this way. I love it. It's the best way to wake up. This morning, being a Project Dramon day, means that there's a post going out on Patreon here in about, check my watch here, in about an hour the new post goes out. Today's post is about the brownies and dwarves. We're going to be diving into a little bit more of what those races are, who their descriptions are, and so on and so forth. Thursday's post is a series of images from Chris, all of her concept art that she's been working on, designing the concept art for the brownie dwellings.
Radenir has left Thorinhard and gone into the wilderness of the Trollshaws.
He has left a few parcels here, so I am sure he intends to return. But he should be told the message you bear as soon as may be. I and my brother have already begun to assemble some of the supplies the Rangers will need as they head south, but it will take some time before they are ready. Speak to Elwillith by the horses, for she will know where Radenir planned to journey, if any will. Radenir is slow to laugh and to smile, but in Elwillith's company I have observed it most frequently. Ooh, chismes. Unas chismes de Trollshaws. Sorry, yeah. Some rumors, a little bit of Radenir and Elwill kitten in a tree.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, alright, we're doing silly stuff. You're looking for Radenir, no? He left not long ago, and he took no horse. The Dunedain will ride when they must, but he has confided to me that he is more comfortable when on foot. Always behind his words to me was a current of... I do not know how best to say it, other than to say that Radenir seemed always to be waiting for something, somehow. I wonder if the tidings you bring are those for which he has waited so long. I wonder, too, if they will send him from the Trollshaws, and for how long. I will miss his visits if this be so, for I will not remain in this Middle-earth for much longer. I will not delay your errand for personal reasons, Telimar. Radenir spoke to me of his plans. He learned that the warband of orcs from the Ettenmoors had established a camp within the Lennon Caves here in the Trollshaws and sought to confront them. Northwest reaches of the Gladulf. Alright.
What do you need?
Barachan's camp, please.
Megovanen.
Somewhere to the north. Through the spidery dens of the Trollshaws. We must away at break of day to find the hidden cave of trolls. Question is, I'm not exactly sure. This looks like it is potentially the right direction. Waha. Looks to be a cave entrance right here? No? Okay. Oh, he's going to send us up and around. I wonder how that... It says a cave of trolls, but that door is really small for trolls.
This is the moment for which the Dunedain have prepared.
Aragorn is my chieftain, and it is my duty to go to his aid, though all the dangers of Middle-earth lie in between. This is the moment for which the Dunedain have been prepared, and I will not now abandon my kin. I have learned that an orc raiding party from the Ettenmoors has established a camp within this warren of tunnels, Telimar. I cannot leave them here unchallenged. Will you brave these caves and deal with these foes? Somewhere deep within this confusing warren is the entrance to a once abandoned tomb of men. If the orcs have found it, that is where their leaders will be. Thorinhead is less than a day's march from this place, and I will not suffer these orcs to live, that they may threaten what I hold dear. I will make ready to depart as you have asked, but I will be grateful if you destroy the orcs and their leaders within the linen tunnels and the ruins that lie at their back. After you have done so, return to Elrohir at Thornhand and tell him of your success. The sons of Elrond lost their mother to such a party of orcs. They would not forgive us if we let these foes be. Got you covered, Radnir. Alright, that's 4 of 8. Go, Scratch, go! Alright. Need one more Defiler and then the Orc Leader. Oh, looks like we're getting into some sort of a opening here. There's another Defiler. Let's see what we shall see, eh? Ooh, this is leading back up, though. Where's... Okay, Scratch is here. Thought I lost my kitty cat for a minute. In the crazy caverns. Where are we gonna find the leader? Baron of Orcs. I guess we go deeper. Huh. I still needed one more defiler. Aha, there he is. Bye-bye. Okay. Alright, well, the easiest way to get out of here is going to be... I think I'm going to recall to Rivendell and then just ride back. Oh, I'm still bound in Mirkwood. Maybe not. I forgot to Oh, that's right. My other character is bound in Rivendell. Ooh. We can use the kin house. I don't want to burn a mithril coin quite yet. Because technically, I can fast travel to this destination.
How can I be of service?
You can send me to Rivendell.
What do you need?
Send me to Thorinhard.
You have given Roddenir the message? Good.
He will be able to find some others among the Dunedain if they are to be found within the Troll Shores. But now you must travel west to find others of Aragorn's kin. Oh, it's going to take me straight to Candith. I'll take the map, please. I don't need the legacy.
Forsyth is certain to join the Grey Company, but he must first be asked.
He was a help to us as we scoured the lands to the south following the rage of the Bruinen. We spoke as often as speed would allow on that journey, and he had many interesting tales to tell of the lone lands. You will find his camp there at the base of Amansul, Weathertop. Tell him that Aragorn has need of his kin. Candith will certainly join the Grey Company, for his loyalty to his chieftain cannot be questioned. Light oils. It's for Scholar. I do not remember maps being available the last time I did this quest. like to teleport you straight to the next destination. Where the hell did it put me? Okay, it didn't quite put me at Candate, but just over the rise.
So, the time has come at last.
In my heart I knew the day would come, for as the shadows have lengthened, the need for Aragorn to accept his mantle has become all the more pressing. I have come to love the lands between the Forsaken Inn and the Last Bridge. It will grieve me to leave them, but I will do so. I will join the Great Company and travel south as you have asked. While I make ready to leave, will you retrieve a hidden cache of supplies I prepared some time ago? I left a sword, some gloves, and a few other supplies northeast of here, atop a small rise called Ekad Sul, in the shade of a tree. Recover this cache and bring it back to me, for I will have need of it in the lands to the south. Sure. I can do that. The shade of a small tree. Ooh, who are you? An unsavory gentleman stands where you thought to find the hidden cache. What are you looking at? It seems to me that these lands should be big enough for you to find a path that takes you out of my sight, little high elf. Orskildug follows your gaze and smirks. You like this sword, do you? Found it, I did. And these gloves, and a few other choice items. Sometimes you find these little caches in the wild left by rangers, I suspect. Easy pickings, if you ask me. Looks like you might be easy pickings, too. I'll be taking your gear and your coins, friend. Whether to fight or with one, it's all the same to me. Not your brightest moment, Orkstalug. Orkstalug falls as robbery a failure, and you retrieve Candace's goods.
I'm pleased to have these items back. Thank you.
Items hidden in the wild once found should go to their finders, but once Orkstalug sought to use my items to rob you, as far as I'm concerned, he gave up his right to them. Ooh, so we could pick up the map, but we wouldn't be able to use it right away.
We will have need of Cyrodiil's calming wisdom on the road south.
I've pronounced that incorrectly all this time. I always pronounce it Cyrodiil, and he just said, what did he say? Let me repeat it.
We will have need of Cyrodiil's calming wisdom on the road south.
Cyrodiil, and I always said Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil. My bad. You should next bring your message to Cyrodiil in Breeland. He's more subtle than some of my kin, but no less a vital part of Grey Company. We will have need of his calming wisdom on the road south, for though we have need of haste, so do we need to keep our wits about us. Too often can the hasty road lead to carelessness. Saturday will help prevent this. Look for him at his cabin near the town of Bree. Yes, I know where to find him. It is true, we don't know where we will find as we ride south. I look out over these lone lands and wonder what will happen to them when we have gone. But this is something we must do. Each of us has sworn an oath to Aragorn our chief, and none of us will break that oath. We know the risks. None of us would join the Great Company if we felt its errand was not important enough to brave those risks. For my part, I will not give in to fear of the unknown. We all have a role to play. I hope only that when I have played mine, the world will have been better for my having been in it. I mean, I don't really need any of these things, but I think we can ride.
What do you need?
Well, go to the Forsaken Inn at least. Then I think we have to take the slow horse to Bree.
Greetings. What can I
Alright.
do for you?
West Bree, please. Normally I would go grab a second cup of coffee, but my wife has me on a restricted coffee diet. I've been drinking a little too much. Doing a lot of work lately, so I've been drinking like 4 or 5 cups a day. That's a little excessive. I probably don't need to be tracking wood in these regions because I'm not going to be harvesting any of it. Excuse me.
Aragorn has need of us, and that is all we need know.
I will travel south with as many of the Dunedain as can be gathered in haste. He looks wistfully around the yard. I fear for the people of this land, Telimar. Without the Dunedain to protect them, great numbers of an unruly sort have already come to Bree, and the brigands of the countryside will have no want for members while the rangers are not around to keep their ranks in check. I will make ready to depart. While I do so, can you speak with Barliman of the Prancing Pony? He does not think much of the rangers, but I would have you ask him to take especial care of the inn and his town for the next several months, if it comes to that. He will not understand, but I want him to have at least some warning of the troubles that may lie in store for Bree. I can do that, good sir. Tis a lot of running around in this part of the book quest, gathering all of the ranges, and each one has a small task that you need to perform.
Will you look at me, going on and on like this?
That fella Sheridan does come to the pony from time to time, and we talk about the state of things in Bree. Not as often as I'd like, of course. For every moment of peace, there are 10 things that need doing. No way to make them all fit into the time available. Still, I do what I can and wouldn't trade the pony for anything. Folks say he's a ranger, but if he is, he's more respectable than most. There's a cabin just near Bree, you know. Even spares a smile for his neighbors, which is more I've seen than others of his kind. Alright, time. There's no time for idle chatter. There are foodstuffs sitting while we pause. Go and fetch some of them, eh? Apples, pears, mushrooms. Alright. Foodstuffs sitting in one of the parlors. Pears and apples. Alright. This plate of fruit is just a thing. Now bring me the next goods. This looks like tasty mushrooms. That reminds me, I've got to make mushroom soup. I think we're doing mushroom soup for the next episode of the Lotro Cooking in Real Life series. Alright, next batch of goods. Pumpkins. Alright.
Some rude types have come to Bree lately.
So much to do, so very much to do, but you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Join the company, sing a song, warm yourself by the fire. Barliman pauses and his eyes pass briefly over the crowd. There's one more thing, actually, Telimar, he says in hushed tones. There've been a few rude types coming to Bree lately, and they've been scaring off some of the townsfolk who like to come to the pony of a night. Regular visitors, you know. Good folk, come by for a spot of ale and some cheer. Think you could have a word with him? A fellow at the table over there. Uchtred, I think his name is. He's a coarse sort. Maybe you could encourage him to finish his mug of beer and find somewhere else to go for the night. Only, he hasn't rented any lodgings here. Just as soon as he took his loud friends somewhere else. I'd tell him myself, but there's just so much to do. Not a problem, sir.
There'll be changes around here, I don't mind telling you.
I've as much right to this table as anyone here. More so once the rest of my friends get here. Ha ha. He scowls at you. Just stay here. You made me mad, and now you're going to pay for it. I'll see you outside by the north gate of Bree. Sure, why not? Excuse me. Wait, did I miss him? No, he's outside.
There'll be changes around here, I don't mind telling you.
You need to beg for mercy in a few minutes, High Elf. I may even grant it. And then again, I may not. I think I'll just let my kitty cat take care of you. You're such a big, strong guy. Surely you can take care of him. Just a little precious kitty cat. He begs for mercy. Siradan was right. Trouble lies ahead for Bree.
was right to worry then.
I feared it was so. Very few of these people know that the safety they feel is the result of the tireless work of the Dunedain. And yet our road must take us south into lands far away from the well-meaning proprietor of the prancing pony. He may not trust rangers, but my people are no less fond of him and his simple life than they are of their own sons and daughters. I hope his town and inn will remain safe until we return, if return we can.
Halros loves the Shire and its people.
I will take it upon myself to gather others of the Dunedain that may be found over the Breeland, but you should make your way to the Shire. At a camp by the Greenfields you should find Halros. Halros loves the Shire and its people and has watched over them for many, many years. It may not be easy for him to leave them, even upon an errand as urgent as that of the Grey Company. Alright, probably quickest to go to Bree and then ride to... I could have just taken his scroll, I suppose, but... Herpa-derpy. Yes, I should have taken the scroll. Hindsight is 20/20.
What do you need?
Oh, take me to Mickledelwing, please.
How do you do?
Brockenmorins, where can we go here? I guess Hobbiton. We have to slow travel. Alright, can we ride up the Brocken
How
points
do you
from
do?
here? We can. Dun, 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 dun. Alright.
There are troublemakers loose in the Green Hill country.
Halros listens intently as you tell him of the need of the Grey Company to assemble and ride south. These troublemakers may do real harm before they are stopped. Can you walk the road and visit the town of Stock, ending their threat there? Sure, why not? You know what? Honestly, it's going to be easier just to ride the horse down to Stock.
What do you need?
Ooh, not usable mounted. What? Have I never been to Stock? Really? I guess this character never really adventured in the Shire. Well, be this as it may, I need to take a bio, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, time for the long ride down to Stock. I'm surprised I never made it down here before. I know I did with the Hobbit, but that's because the Hobbit was from here. So I guess the only time I ever came here was to do the book quests earlier, so it means I didn't have to go through all the other places in the Shire. Budgeford. Budgeford, not Bridgeford. Budgeford. You know what? It's going to be quicker to do this one first. And then ride back to Stock. And take the horse back up. To Broken Bones. Is that him? I'm thinking not. Aha.
You'll be in for a fight if you mess with me and my gang.
Well, I don't see your gang. I only see you, so. That's one down. One more to the east. That's what happens when you get tapped out reading stuff. Oops. Rode too far.
You'll be in for a fight if you mess with me and my gang. You'll be in for a fight if you mess with me and my gang.
Right. Back to Brockenborins.
Is there something I can do for you?
Alright.
Can you help me make this decision?
There have been more troublemakers on the road in recent days, and I fear that they will do some harm to the peace-loving folk of the Shire if I travel south of the Grey Company. And yet my loyalty is to Aragorn, and I know that if he has need of the Dunedain, it is my duty to go to him with as much speed as can be mustered. I do not know what to do. Can you help me make this decision? Yeah, you should go. They'll be fine.
You are right. My fate lies on the southern road.
He is my chieftain. It is my duty to see that he comes safely to the end of his road, wherever it lies. But I fear for the Shire folk in my absence. How will they protect themselves from the evils of the crowd? The evils that crowd their borders from all sides. Alright. Can you travel to the inn in Brockenborn to tell my friend Lothar Sockwell Baggins that I will be leaving? He is at the Plough and Stars. By the way, this tavern is so cool the way it's built into the side of the hill. I want my hobbit. I want our kinship to look like that.
That ranger will be leaving the Shire. Very interesting.
Alright, back to Halros. Let's see what he says.
Thank you for helping me to decide.
Lothar sounded pleased that I would be leaving. That's odd. He sought me out just a few days ago and had many questions to ask. Well, he and his folk will surely be fine without my protection. Yeah.
Your next journey should take you to Esteldine.
The hidden encampment of the Rangers in the North Downs. Halberd would surely wish to travel south with the Grey Company, but he is often away from Esteldine. Speak with the Ranger Dervin when you arrive. Getting some new gear. Interesting. Well, I'll travel there post-haste, but I am going to be wrapping up the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to get some work done for the day. Busy day ahead. Let's see. It is 8:02 a.m., which means the latest post has gone live over on Patreon for Project Drummond. Today's post is all about the brownies and dwarves in the new world that's being created. So check out that post if you want more information. All the links to Patreon are below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get more updates when new content is available. Typically, we stream The Hobbits on Mondays and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central, and I stream Telimar the Loremaster throughout the week, a couple times a week usually. Lotro Cooking in Real Life series is every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday will be the next episode, and I believe we're doing mushroom soup. So stay tuned for that. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.